welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And coming up for you shortly, it is the Los Angeles Lakers in action against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Well, for Milwaukee, only one win in their last 6 games. They know they can play much better, looking to be more competitive tonight. Get ready for some explosive highlights. Kenny, just how incredibly athletic are guys in the modern era?
I mean, we've had our guys with their fair share of athleticism, but could you imagine LeBron James playing in his 60s?
Ooh.
Or the 70s?
Ooh.
Or Giannis?
Ooh.
Every decade, the athleticism just gets ratcheted up.
Yeah, but you look back at Michael Jordan and the great Allen Iverson, or even further back to David Thompson and Dr. J.
Yes.
Those guys would still be top athletes in the game if they played today.
Time for tip-off as we send it over to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Bledsoe.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And now the Lakers starting group, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Jeffries in at the 5 down low. And for the Bucks, Aaron Baines out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. Like right around the halfway mark, and some players starting to feel a little bit beat up, taking those bumps and bruises. Is it hard to decide which injuries to play through versus the ones that make you sit and miss a game?
You know, I don't think so. If you're a younger player, it may be a little more difficult, but as you've spent time in the league, you know your body. You understand what's an ache and a pain and something you can play with, or an injury that really hampers you. So I think as you mature in the league, it becomes much easier to know what's an injury and what's something that you can work with.
That word tolerance becomes very important, doesn't it?
Yeah, and everybody's a little different in that regard, Kevin. Some guys have a high tolerance, others have a low or moderate. But again, it's about knowing your body.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Pass to Baines. From 8. He kicks it to Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. On deep. Here's Baines. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's Caruso. James looking around. And they double up LeBron. Out left to the wing. From the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I love how quick he makes decisions. I mean, if a shot is there for him, LeBron is not going to think twice or hesitate. He'll let it fly.
Here's Bledsoe. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's James. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And Clark, many fans thought Brook Lopez might have lost it after his stint with Los Angeles, but, you know, he was reborn after joining the Bucks.
Yeah, sometimes a fresh start re-energizes you and helps you change your game. This guy was, though, a 20-point scorer a night in the past, so he can put it in the basket. He didn't get those kind of numbers with the Bucks, but really was exactly what they needed as a big guy who could shoot the 3 and also be a rim protector inside.
Now here's Middleton. His last outing, he had 24 points.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here is Bledsoe. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston. And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. Shot from the top of the key.
Come on.
Rebounded by the Lakers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
Yeah, Greg, I like this matchup for them. Not a cakewalk. It's not going to be easy, but they clearly have the advantage.
Here's Caruso. Now here's LeBron. Lets the 3 fly. And Baines pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shoots from the baseline. No good from Bledsoe.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And he banks in the layup.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there. Crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
Lakers trail by 3. Inside, it's the Lopez twins, Abbott and Brook. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Lakers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Knocked loose. Bledsoe right side. And he comes up with the deuce. Bledsoe's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Yeah, and, you know, the game of basketball, as you well know, Greg, and guys, is a game of runs. So their offense is starting to move in a positive direction now. Nice upswing here.
Here is Jeffries. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Bucks. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
In the corner, it's James. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Good D by Lopez.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Middleton outside. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Lopez, no luck. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Kuzma. Hits from the high post. Kuzma's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, Kuzma's such an impressive player, able to dial it in from these in-between spots with relative ease.
Now here's Bledsoe. Guarded closer. Lets a floater go. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complimentary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Lopez outside. There's the pass to Bledsoe. Fires for three. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Los Angeles, they have made two of the previous three free throws in today's game. That free throw, no good.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Lopez. Allen comes in for Chris Middleton. Hill, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Barea subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
You know, Hill is long and athletic, but deceptively strong, as he showed you there, using his body well.
Pass to Craig. Inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Barea surveying the floor. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Smiles on your face, Brooke. Thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Clark, what would your dream backcourt look like? If you were going to design one, what would it look like?
Well, they'd have good size and athleticism, somewhere in that 6'3" to 6'6" range, and the ability to make plays for themselves and others, and also be very solid at the defensive end. You know, you think about some guys that fits that bill. I look at a guy like Malcolm Brogdon, who really gives it to you in multiple ways as a backcourt player. And I like the scoring of Damian Lillard.
Agreed. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Jeffries in at the 5 spot. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Puts it up off the inbound. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. The Bucks trail. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The Bucks have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lopez outside. Misses the 3.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Jeffries kicks to LeBron. Lakers passing it around. On the 3 off target. Bucks trail by 4. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I like the fact that Middleton, because of his strength, is able to fight through contact and get shots to fall even when he's been hit.
And he's got it. Just here for the Bucks. Allen's checked in for Chris Middleton. Berea comes in for Pollard. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Passes to Morris. Now here's Davis. To the inside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 9 points. Here's Allen. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Allen's got 5.
And, you know, he's not usually the guy to break out the crossover. Worked for him that time, but I'm not sure I would be doing that consistently.
Milwaukee has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now Berea. He gives the team some steady offense. A bit under 10 points a game. Floats one. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Lakers leading by 7. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Allen. Hill inside. He's against Kuzma. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and it goes down 2 points. Davis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Bradley against Berea. Shot clock at 6. From deep 3-point range. No good that time. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Aaron Baines out there with Allen. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's George Hill. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And it's sent back by Lopez. Allen drives in. He gets it in there. Allen's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bucks.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Craig. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. Count it. Davis has got the lead back up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The pass to Hill. Here's the teardrop. Lays it up and banks it in.
And it's nice to see Hill get busy down inside. And really quite remarkable how he finds ways to score in the thick of things.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot.
And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Aaron Baines comes in for Allen.
And Middleton just does a little bit of everything out there. A perfect team player.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And the Lakers have possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. LeBron outside. Pass to Davis. To the paint. It counts. And the foul. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
That's simply an outstanding play. Working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Passes it to Lopez. Down low. Here's Middleton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Middleton's got 10 points here in the second half.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Back to LeBron. For 3. They get the rebound. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Pass to Middleton. Kicks it to Baines. Knocks it loose. Caruso looking for an opening. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Here is Bledsoe. Looking to end his cold spell, and no good that time. Great D that time from Davis. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Bucks trail by 8. Bledsoe outside. It doesn't go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. Lakers working the ball around now. And they pick up 2. Jeffries got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 10. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He was measured in his words. He told his players, look, we're doing a lot of good things out there, really good things. Stay confident and stay positive in your approach. Trying to keep their hopes up, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up, W in the bag.
Second chance shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. This presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.